Hey everyone, some really good news today, and here is why Shiba Inu will actually explode pretty much soon. We're going to be seeing a lot of good increases, especially Shiba Inu reaching $1 is now possible. Be sure to like the video because this is like really exciting news. At first I thought Shiba Inu $1 is never possible, but it seems very likely now. Dogecoin doing all right, Shiba Inu being down 5%, Dogecoin being stable, and Bitcoin obviously going up as it's being accepted as a local currency. From what we can see so far, Dogecoin is down 5% so far, which is not that bad. And if Dogecoin goes down, so does Shiba Inu. And if Dogecoin goes down, that means, Bitcoin is going kind of down as well. It's, up 1% right now, but the last 24 hours or 7 days, we're actually seeing 5% decrease. From what I'm seeing so far, this is following a very important chart you have to see, which is actually good news because this means at some point it will reach $1. So 2 weeks ago, we warned you about the coming crypto crash. This is what we saw, and it actually happened. Bitcoin dropped 8% during the 24 hours. This is nothing so far. It dropped much more than that. But there's 5 stages you need to know. So, and that brings us to the discussion about the hype cycle. The hype cycle is a graphical representation developed by Gartner to represent the life cycle of new technologies. And this does in fact apply to coins as well. It also applies to cryptocurrency. The hype cycle says that new technology come through 5 phases. So a new breakthrough technology emerges, new companies are born, early VC investors pour money into these new companies, and a small wave of early adopters use these new technologies. Obviously, this being Shiba Inu right now is when Shiba Inu was created and when it was massively pumped. Mass media coverage begins, tons of new companies emerge, hoping to capitalize on trend. Everyone starts hyping up tech as the next big thing. More and more mainstream folks start using the tech. Now, first generation products based on the tech disappoint. So this is the third stage through of disillusionment. The hype train fades, and this is the stage we are right now. And new VC money comes into space as sky high expectations come down. This is what we're going to be seeing later on. So obviously more big investors are going to be coming into cryptocurrency. There's also slope of enlightenment, which the mainstream media forgets about the new tech, but the companies to remain work to fine-tune the technology and develop second and third generation product that have much clearer value props and use cases. And this article is really hard to understand, so let me recap it here for you. We're very early in the cryptocurrency space right now, especially Shiba Inu being so early. Then we have stage 5, plateau of productivity. The technology starts to be used by the masses, and this is when Bitcoin and so far goes mainstream, which was already accepted, and the companies in the space center enter a prolonged period of durable growth. Graphically, 3 stages can be represented in the following chart. We believe cryptos are in the initial stage of the peak of inflated expectations. So this is what we're seeing so far. This is why it's dipping. Mass media coverage begins. Tons of new companies emerge hoping to capitalize on trend. And we saw this. We saw this with a lot of meme coins. Shiba Inu copy meme coins, and everyone starts hyping up tech as the next big thing. Obviously, they started hyping up the coins, and more mainstream folks start using the tech. Now, this is the mainstream media just started covering cryptocurrencies over the past few weeks, and the mass proliferation of altcoins in the market has dramatically accelerated in 2021. The actual usage of cryptocurrencies and blockchain, though, has been very niche. So we still need a lot more uses for cryptocurrency. They're yet to be discovered, but Shiba Inu actually is working on making an entire crypto space. We have yet to see many of these cryptos fail in a headline-grabbing way, and the mainstream media has not yet turned negative on their coverage of cryptos. It's only been positive so far. With El Salvador, a lot of mainstream media is reporting about this. That's why we think the recent drawdown in cryptocurrencies was the minor correction before the big crash. Our best bet is that the big crash will likely come in a few months, which is happening right now, what we're seeing. Once a few big-name cryptocurrencies fail, the mainstream media writes about these failures, and obviously it's a cycle. It's what's happening right now, Everyone reporting on Bitcoin falling and starts thinking that the whole world overhyped in the first place, but no, Bitcoin and Shiba Inu always come back. Right now, Shiba Inu is at a very low point. Over the subsequent few months to years, we will enter the trough of disillusionment where thousands of cryptos will fail, and this is what's happening right now, but Shiba Inu and others will survive. Hundreds of billion dollars of value will be wiped up, or we can obviously see right now a lot of coins, hype coins, have died in this big crash. Investors who aren't smart here will get crushed, but investors who are smart will make millions. You gotta stay smart, guys. That's all you have to do. Being smart is exactly what we strive for, and you know, that's what we need. The big money is made in these phases, and this is happening for crypto right now. This is really good news, because this means like what we're gonna be seeing so far is in the future we're gonna be seeing, you know, a massive explosion for Shiba Inu. It could definitely reach $1. We're gonna be seeing a lot more things. Like, look at this, every crypto is down right now. We can see that, and the worst hits are basically taking the smaller coins. So if the smaller coins survive, you know, they are in for some big increases. But Shiba Inu being pretty strong right now, like it's being bought back. Yeah, I know it's down 26% last 7 days, but it could definitely reach $1 by the time I read this. Like, people are still very excited about this coin. This coin is still one of the most used coins so far from what I'm seeing, and I know SHIB is being sold by an Indian charity. A lot of people do not like it. Being from India, have lost so many people I know because of, you know, with the struggles, and I know the pain firsthand. Every single dollar coming from SHIB is saving a life, and that's what's really important. And actually, India went from, you know, banning crypto to lifting the ban, which is really, really exciting news. I don't know why it took so much, but with Shiba Swap actually releasing, we're gonna be seeing a lot more updates so far. It's very obvious that India is actually accepting now, or considering accepting. So India may move to classify Bitcoin as an asset class from banning. You know, after they got the Shiba Inu donation, big things have happened, and we actually got big increases, which is really, really big news. You know, everyone is hyping up El Salvador, you know, having, you know, Lambos and Porsches and, you know, all the fancy cars. But this is big news. India may move to classify Bitcoin as an asset class. If this does happen, you know, they will look at Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is the one that saved millions of lives, and India does know that. India is very thankful for that. You know, this big donation does not go unnoticed, and Vitalik obviously showed this, you know, that cryptocurrency has its use cases for the first time. And as we saw this was definitely intentional move, I think, allegedly, from Vitalik Buterin, actually donating all of the SHIB coins, half of the SHIB coins, because now India will see, like, okay, maybe crypto is pretty good. And if India accepts it, you know, Shiba Inu is definitely going to be reaching $1 at some point. When we see that, like, when we see the constant updates, it's just getting started. Obviously, for the long run, maybe 5 years, maybe 7 years. My personal thoughts are, and it's not financial advice, we're going to be seeing, you know, some big increases at the end of 2021. Again, 2021 has been a pretty good year for crypto. A lot of new people are coming in, which is great news, and there's only going to be more people so far. I think this is the lowest we're going to be seeing. Maybe we're going to be seeing quite a few more drops. Maybe, you know, Bitcoin will reach 25K, but that's completely fine. From what we're seeing here, you know, just seeing this news, if this does happen after El Salvador, you know, before this, India was still in talks to ban crypto. So that's what caused massive FUD. You know, Donald Trump tweeting that Bitcoin is threat to gold and threat to US dollar. We're seeing big increases in the future. Anyway, do let me know what you think down comments below. We're in hype stages right now, and we're about to take off with all the new updates. This is some really, really exciting news. See you until next time. Peace, everyone.